Time now for News Extra. It is brought to you by Intralinks. And here again is Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Steph Black is here from the United Way of Western Nebraska, and they have a number of things going on, including a special afternoon today.
Yeah.
You should talk about, you're on your 2018-19 final funds distribution this afternoon. Kind of explain this whole process, because it's been going on for a few weeks.
It has been. You know, we finished up our campaign in March, and the money that we raised this last year will be determined this afternoon. We have every year agencies that want United Way funding have to go through an application process. And thank goodness it's not me and it's not my board that has to decide who gets funded and at what level. It is donors in our community. We engage usually 80 to 100 volunteers in our community and give them an opportunity to review all of those agencies that have applied. They go through their financials, see what amount they're asking for, what they're going to be using the money for. And there's always more requests than there is money to give. So that's the difficult part of it. But it is people like anybody can be part of this process. And it really is an impactful process. It's the best way to get to know what United Way does and really what our agencies are doing in the community. So for the last 3 weeks, we've had 90 volunteers going out to visit the 16 agencies that applied this year and doing recommendation meetings. And we will get together this afternoon, and as a group, they will all do presentations to each other on who they visited, which organization is asking for how much money, and what they want the money for, and have to make the difficult decision of the cuts that have to be made. But by the end of today, we will know which agencies will get funded at what level. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I bet it is. So this goes on, starts at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And really a shout out, first of all, to all these people that did this on a volunteer basis and took their time out to do it.
Absolutely.
It takes a while to do it.
It's about an 8 to 10 hour commitment through 3 weeks. And, you know, most of these visits are done during the work hours. So I really want to not only thank the volunteers, but their employers who allowed them to take time off work to go help us with this process. So, so it comes to an end tonight, and we're just happy that we have, we had a good campaign. We didn't raise quite as much money, but, the dollars we did raise are going to make a huge impact for these agencies.
Yeah. And then you announced this, in another week or so, probably?
Actually, the group tonight will come to a consensus, and there has to be a motion made and a vote. They all vote, and then that moves forward to our board. So these agencies will know by the end of the month.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yep.
So, pretty interesting afternoon today. And like I said, shout out to all these wonderful people that are doing all this work. And sometimes it's the same people every year, but sometimes you have newcomers too, right?
We have some people that have served 5 to 10 years, and it's interesting because they get a chance to review agencies each year that they haven't, because we have a lot of agencies that we have funded for several years. But I bet we had about 25 new people this year, which was good. Which was great. It's always nice to have fresh eyes, fresh ideas. And I've had really good feedback from them, and they were glad to get involved and really learned a lot.
All right. Good deal. All right, we got other things to talk about, including the Color Dash. We'll do that right after this break.
Intralinks has been supporting computer systems in our area for almost 20 years. Intralinks can review your systems and your expenses to help your bottom line. Intralinks also installs low-voltage wiring, IP-based camera systems, and IP-based phone systems. With Intralinks on your side, technology isn't an obstacle. It's an opportunity for your business. Call Intralinks today to schedule your free 1-hour consultation. 632-6590. That's 632-6590.
Are back on News Extra. We're talking to Steph Black with United Way of Western Nebraska. We talked about the important afternoon they're going to have today with the final funds distribution decisions later on this afternoon. And then they have their first event coming up not that far away, June 23rd. There was a big celebration last Friday, I think it was,
Last Friday.
we announced, talked about the Color Dash. So let's go over that again.
Yeah, we had a big press conference last Friday and held that at First State Bank, which is one of our title sponsors
Right.
for this event, and want to thank them. This is the 6th year that they have actually been our title sponsor. So we're looking forward to that Color Dash. We're hoping to, we'll cap out at 1,000 people. So we're hoping that people start getting registered. Registration is open now, and you can go to the website, unitedwayofwesternnebraska.com, and there is a live link. And very easy to navigate that system. But we have some new things that we're actually trying to promote this year. We're trying to promote some teams. You know, I'm going to give you a little preview. This year's theme this year for the campaign is Teaming Up for a Better Tomorrow. So we're really promoting team stuff. And last couple of years, we've had some corporate businesses that have showed up with teams, come with their corporate shirts on, and they have them all blinged out and really looking fun. So we want to encourage more businesses to send teams or families to get together. We're actually going to offer price
Maybe
breaks.
neighborhoods.
Yeah, neighborhood. Yeah. Whatever, we're going to do some price breaks on the groups. So 5 to 9 people will be a 10% discount, and 10 or more groups will be a 20% discount. So you can save some money, and you can really save money by registering now, because early registration, you save a little bit of money. Those prices go up July or June 12th. So now's the time to get on there and get registered. If you are doing teams, when you do your registration for the teams, you do have to register all at one time. So encourage you to start rallying those teams together. And then this year, we're actually going to do some prizes for crazy costumes. We always have some crazy costumes show up, and this year we're going to really promote having some extra fun and dress up. There's tutus, there's colorful socks, there's those foil wigs. Come and be crazy, and we're going to do some prizes for individuals and groups. So we're really going to have some fun. This is a fun run walk. So it's not a timed event. If you are into timing, you can time yourself, but this is just a time to bring your family. You can pull your kids in a wagon. The little ones can ride a bike if they want. But you can just come and have fun. We'll have 10 color stations. We have lots of businesses and organizations manning those stations. So if you don't get colored in color, it's your own fault.
That's for sure. All right, June 23rd is when it is. That is a Saturday in June. And
up at Five Rocks.
Up at Five Rocks is where you start, right?
You go through Gearing, so it's a great view, and we have a lot of fun. And you just got to come get some people together and come out and have a little exercise and do something good for the community, give back.
All right. So make sure you register. You can do that at unitedwayofwesternnebraska.com.
You can also go to First State Bank and
Right.
register if you like. So,
Okay. All right. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Steph.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Kevin.
it for coming in.